Hello, we're back. And it's the 2020 USBA Three Cushion National Championship. This is the last round of the preliminaries. We have a match between Kang Lee and Julian Molina. Kang Lee is the house pro at Karam Cafe, and Julian Molina is a local player in New York, a very strong local player that plays both at Cafe Uno and at Karam Cafe. Our tournament is sponsored by Predator Carom Cues, Juan Simonis, Sangli Chalk, Aramith Balls, Carom Cafe, and High Rock Productions. Julian makes the break shot. Very nice break. And he has a challenging shot. He may have to play this off the yellow ball because otherwise you have to hit very thin off the red or withdraw. Or you can hit the red directly to the short rail. He's going to play off the yellow and probably go long. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful, beautiful shot. And he puts the yellow ball in the opposite corner and prepares him for 5 cushion shot off the red. He's got to bank that red. Try to avoid the kiss with the red. He plays it long. And he needs to avoid this red ball, which he does. And he makes the point. Very nice.
Beautiful. Nice shot.
I'm joined here with Ken Felton. Sorry, I forgot to introduce you.
Good afternoon, everyone. No problem. Yeah, you were doing such a great job. I didn't want to interrupt you.
Please interrupt me anytime you want. So we're watching. He's going to play this with a little low draw, righting a check side to hold the ball flat. And hit a little bit too much ball. And the cue ball jumped off the first rail. And then.
So this is Kang's first inning of the table. These two players are the top two of Flight D.
Flight D. And they're playing to decide who wins the flight.
So they both have 6-1 records.
Beautiful shot, drop-in shot by Kang.
Kang's only loss was to Camilo Medina.
Mm-hmm.
And he scored 22, so it's 25-22. And Julian's only loss was to Michael Kang, and he scored only 11 points. So whoever wins this match will win the flight. And we have some early results for Group A.
Kang just tried to back out of that corner. Came a little too short. So Julian's looking at playing a kind of short angle. He's got to hit this with barely any English and making the cue ball pretty flat. Kind of had too much English, too much juice on that ball for the last rail. But he doesn't leave Kang a very easy shot. It's interesting what Kang's trying to hit very, very thin. Yes, he does. And ooh,
just got a kiss.
it was a little short anyway, but it's a good try. He almost had a friendly kiss there. So now Julian's at the table, and he can go off of either side, either the red or the yellow. He's going to go off the red and try to spin into the corner, and pretty full on this red.
Ooh,
and he miscues. Wow. Not a good time to miscue. So far, I think that's the first miscue we've seen on this TV table.
I think so.
Okay, so Julian fixes his tip, and Kang is going to try a 4 cushion shot, avoids the kiss, and ends up being a little bit short, but he
missed it.
Just missed it. It was so close.
He didn't miss it by much.
No.
Oh.
Wow. But he leaves Julian
very
frozen
tough
on the long rail. I think that's almost the maximum distance you can leave the balls.
What's the...
He's going to try to hit a rail first shot. Looks like he's going to try to hit rail first, yellow, and then 2 rails and try to hit the 3rd rail right before the red. Let's see if he can hit the yellow full enough. No. You hit
the red
ball before you hit the 3rd rail.
It seems like a pretty ambitious shot.
It's a tough shot. He had a very small 3rd rail. Oh. So Kang's going to try to hit short, long, long. Oh no, short, long, short, long.
Oh. Just underneath.
So a drop, a cross table drop in. Long, long, short. And he just finds a hole. That's a small hole. Huh?
That is a small hole.
Oof. And now Kang has a similar shot, except with this, Kang has to hit this with a little bit of right English and go deep into that corner if he chooses to play it. Oh, he decides to play around the table. Just barely misses getting lucky and scoring. Julian's spinning up to the short rail now. Gotta take care he doesn't. I was going to say to take care not to hit the yellow into the red, but he completely hit it too full. Kang has a shot here. He can actually play this short, long, long. It lays pretty well as an alternative to hitting thin on the outside and going 3 rails.
You said short, long, long?
I was going to say he can play it on the inside, hitting the short rail first, but he's going to play the outside of the ball with running English and try to catch the third rail right by the third diamond. Oh, he barely
just
misses.
missed.
He's going to try to play a short angle. Hopefully he can avoid the yellow, driving the yellow into the red. Let's see how he avoids that. Oh, it's tough. It looked like he tried to bank that in the hole.
Yes.
That's always the problem with that shot. You could try to hit it thinner and then draw the ball. But then you still have to deal with the ball going off 2 short rails. He's going to try to feather this ball. Keep the red ball from even getting close to the corner.
Right.
And then, he drove it. Perfect.
Nice shot.
And now the red ball's in the other corner. You could play 4 rails here. Little low right. You should be able to pass the kiss by a few inches. Passed it by a foot. And now, let's see what happens. If he can get behind this, he can get a good shot. Yeah. Okay, well.
So Kang's on a run of 2. It's tied up 3-3.
He's going to try to hit low, get up near about the second diamond, first or second diamond, and then go directly into the white.
Looks like a nice shot.
Nice shot.
So that's a run of 3.
That's a run of 3. And he's going to go for the short angle.
Nice.
Perfect execution.
So on a run of 4?
That's right. That's 4. And he's in good position for a short angle. Kang waits for the player, Young Lee, on the adjustment table. Young Lee was a runner-up a few years ago in the Nationals.
Oh, really?
That's Young Gull Lee. Not to be confused with Young Q Lee.
Okay.
Young Gull Lee So a little bit older than young Kang Lee. I'm the only Ira Lee. People think I'm Jewish. You know,
Because of Ira.
a Chinese Jew that plays billiards is rare. Oh, that's a beautiful short angle Kang just
Nice
made.
shot.
That's on 5 now. And well, if I change the spelling of my last name to Leigh, they will think I'm Jewish. And nice bank shot. Oh,
right
just
through.
misses it. And look at this. He'll go through it again.
Oh.
There's a shot on YouTube.
Yes, on Facebook.
It's not quite that shot, but
similar.
where there's only a ball's distance between the two object balls, and the great player Hyo went through there twice at a high speed.
Yes, hit that very hard.
Kang takes the lead now, 6-3, but leaves Julian a very easy makeable shot. And if Julian plays long, he can leave himself a pretty easy shot.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
he found a hole.
But he just turned the corner, turned the tight corner and missed.
Wow. It'd be
Leaves Kang a short angle. I'm surprised he's not playing the short angle on the other side of the ball, but this is good. It seems like there's not a two-way shot out of this, though. Yeah, the line. Just a little bit long. Just a little bit long. And now Julian will play off the red. He's going on the outside of the ball. Trying to go short.
He's going short.
Yep.
Short, long.
Yeah, and see how he avoids the red. Well, he avoided the red, but he also avoided the score. I think Kang will have a chance to play this 3 rail short. Or say 4 rails. Yep. So he hits the white ball a little fuller to drive it out of the way and then go around. And will he score?
Nice shot.
Yes. And now with the yellow on the same side, as long as he doesn't have a kiss, he'll have a chance to make another. Yeah. I believe if he cuts this ball slightly to the right side of the red, he should be able to avoid the kiss and then play another 4 rail shot and hit it on the short side. He avoided the kiss. Does he go short enough? Yes.
How important is it to win your flight?
It's very important because of the rankings in the single elimination are organized based on your ranking. The best player in the field will play the worst player in the field.
So 116, 215.
Your names will be laid out in the 16-man single elimination.
So being one of the top 2. So being the winner of your flight to hopefully be one of the top 2 seeds, and the single elimination is pretty important.
Yeah, it'd be important in in organizing your matches so that 2 top tier players are not going to play each other early on.
Right.
So Kang runs 2, giving him 8, and Julian has a short angle. And he just misses the short angle. Hits the ball a little bit too full.
You said Julian plays out of 2 rooms, correct? Here and
Yes.
Cafe Uno?
Cafe Uno. Yeah.
And that's
I
here,
believe he actually
here
works at Cafe Uno, but he plays at Karam Cafe very often. Spin, barely. He had to barely pass that kiss. He tried to turn the cue ball so he can get lots of English on the second rail to make the ball bigger.
Mm-hmm.
But and that, which means you have to hit a little more ball. But in doing so, he banked the ball right into the cue ball.
So this group that Kang and Julian belong to have one of the more interesting records in that there's actually multiple people who could be contending for one of those final 16 spots.
Yeah, it's very possible that a player with 3 losses can get in.
So in Group B, there are 3 players with 6-2 records.
Nice shot by Kang. And he sets himself up with another short angle.
So we're A and B, we know.
Kang is a serious student of the game. He's always studying the plays of the top players in the world, rewinding the videos, setting up the shots, trying to set up the exact shots that he's watching them play, and taking a look at where, we just missed that short angle. He really wanted to make that.
So if Kang wins this, he'll have a 7-1 record, tied with Hugo Patino and Kang Lee. But he will be ahead of both of them on points. So I don't know what's in Group C, if anyone's undefeated there, but he's definitely putting himself in a position to be one of those top seeds.
That's important. That means in his first round, he should have a weaker player. Not that there's any weak players that are
in the final 16,
getting to the final 16, but out of all of them, he'll have a better chance of playing.
He won't have to play a monster in the first.
A player that at least had a losing record, relative losing record.
Someone who at least lost a couple times in the prelims.
Julian just uncharacteristic miss and just slipped past that red ball.
So it's 9-4 after. In the
so
12th
Kang
inning.
is looking, 9-4. Kang's looking at playing this off of the white ball. But I hope he's looking at playing on the outside of the white, because the inside of the white doesn't look easy. Looks like he's trying to go long, but he's got to hit dead corner and lots of English if he wants. Oh, he's playing flat. That's very smart.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nice shot.
that's a lot of control. And he is rewarded. I think he's going to get a decent leave here. He can go off the outside of the white to try to hit this red ball after 3 rails. He's looking at his line to the first rail. He's such a good pool player. He usually can get the hit that he wants.
Right.
This is a sensitive hit because you don't want to bank the first ball into your line. He just missed it. He was afraid of banking that white ball into his ball. And he leaves Julian a long. He can play this long short as a drop-in too, but it's about how big he wants to make the third rail. I think if he plays it long, it's even bigger ball, and he can hit it with confidence, which is what he does. And he just made it.
Now, if Julian were to win this match, he would also be in the same position that his point total will be higher than both Tai Koo Lee and Hugo Patino's. So
That's
he
incredible.
will also be competing for one of those top spots.
Interesting. So Julian has to try to really make up the difference here. He's going to find himself far behind if he misses any of these shots. He's going to try to go around the table. Again, a little bit short. He missed it almost the same way Kang did.
Yes.
Now, after a couple of days of preliminaries, the table is completely slide free.
Yes, they've gotten a lot of play over the past 3 or 4 days.
The table's not playing short by any means. It's really playing beautifully right now. So Kang's going to try to draw this cross table long off the white. Long. Oh, he almost he missed the third long rail, but he almost kissed it back into line. But a little too much ball.
So 10-5.
10-5. Oh, he's looking like he's playing a real first shot and try to spin it into that little gap.
Mm-hmm.
Rail first. Let's take a look. Just missed the long rail. He needs to go a little deeper into the corner. Now another demanding hit for Kang. The red ball is big enough, but he's got to get a perfect action on this white ball. Again.
So, yes. So if Raymond Groot wins, he will be the number 1 seed. And then whoever wins this match will be the number 2 seed.
Interesting. There's nobody that's undefeated yet. Right?
No one's undefeated.
Kang's going to play 2 rails. Just grazes the ball. Doesn't get back to the rail.
Didn't get the third rail.
Yeah. He really needed to make
it.
that because that's hard to do. You see that?
Yes.
To hit the ball on the inside and not get back to the rail at that speed. You could do that 100 times and not do what he just did. Maybe 1,000 times.
Nice shot by Julian. He drew it.
Yeah, and he's in good line. He can play this off the yellow. It looks like the yellow would be nice to hit his second ball, but he just doesn't have the angle on the first ball. So, but if he banks this white-yellow away from the red, he should be able to make this very naturally. And he just misses long.
Just missed.
He wanted to hit it a little fuller to go short, but then he was afraid of banking that yellow ball into the red. So he avoided the first problem just by a couple of inches. And then you see what happens. You miss the shot by a millimeter. But he leaves Kang some kind of bank shot. Kang's probably going to try to hit the red ball and short, long, short. That's one option. He hit it really nicely. He had a good line, but a little bit too full. Just a hair. But now, I think Julian can't easily go and play a 5-rail. He'd like to go too short trying to play a 5-railer. Unless he's trying to hit it full and draw the ball around using a big stroke shot, that's a possibility. Yeah, he played the 5-railer. It's too short. Yeah, your cueing has to be secure to try to nail that 5. You got to hit dead corner. You have the perfect action. So difficult. So Kang misses a round the table shot, and now Julian has to feather this red ball, and he really has to make this because if he doesn't, he can't hit this with a high speed and retreat from the yellow. He has to hit this ball thin. He has to hit it perfectly. He has to make it because if he makes it, he gets his position. If he misses it, he just plays position for his opponent. So he grabs his extension. And it's one of those situations where you have to make the ball. And he does. And nice he gets his position. Now, he's frozen on the rail. This is problem after problem, you know. There's never any resting. Can't sit on, so he's going to have to hit it real thin. He can also hit a little fuller and spin it. That's another way To feather is dangerous, so he's going to hit a little fuller and spin it to get an angle off the first cushion. Wow.
Yeah. Nice shot.
That was a nice shot.
That was.
And look, the ball's traded places, and now he's got another long, short, long, natural. He's got to bank the yellow, but he's got to bank it into the short rail. Otherwise, it's going to go twice across and haunt him on the red ball.
Right.
So let's see how he... Oh, he hits it really thin. And he hits it so thin that he misses.
Yeah.
So now it's interesting to see what Kang will do. Unfortunately, I don't think he can squeeze behind the red ball. If he could do that, but... he must be. He's just jumping up on this. If he can squeeze behind there, then he could do that, but he could get trapped if he doesn't get it exactly. He hits it perfectly. And usually you'll get a position from a shot like that. So he can play this very thin, no English, and just keep the white ball in the corner. Beautiful. And a great leave, too. Rewarded. He has to shoot a little bit over the ball, but it's a pretty natural line. So, long, short, long. And is he going to pass the kiss? Oh. Yeah, anytime you drive the first ball into the short rail first, it just gets in the way.
Yeah.
You know?
So if you want to hear some names that are at that 5'2", 6'2" category, that some of the So out of Group C,
in a bit, give me a second here. He's going to play a high. Looks like he's going to play a high speed twice around shot here. It's a good try. He tried to go twice around. He had no angle. And with the yellow ball practically underneath that corner, it's a tiny target. So he tries to do a twice around shot. And he's fortunate that it's not the red in the corner, because now Kang will just, push it out of the corner. So
out of Group C, there were 3 players going into the last match with 5-2 records.
Wow.
Miguel Torres, Mason Shuni, and Young-Kyu Lee. So whoever lost the Mason Shuni Young-Kyu Lee is probably number 16.
Wow.
And will most likely have to play Raymond Groot in the first round.
So when the smoke clears.
But there's still Miguel, and the winner of that match is still at a 6-2 record, which still puts them towards the lower part of that bracket.
So basically, there's not going to be very many weak players, because those players are all very strong.
Exactly.
But because they happen to be in the same flight, they're going to take losses. So we can see a top 16 match of 2 really good players.
Yeah.
Just knocking themselves out.
Yeah. Or you could have gotten one of these top seeds and still end up playing a former national champion.
Julian just played a really nice shot, very sensitive, and he leaves himself this very makeable shot. He can either double the rail or he can hit it thin and draw the ball to snake it shorter. Let's see what he does. It's very speed sensitive to draw the ball. It looks like he's going to double the rail.
Double, yeah.
Yeah, he's going to double the rail. Oh, but you have too much English. Too much English. Too much English or too much ball. It all depends on what his intentions were. But I think he left Kang a ticky here. Kang could play a no English ticky.
So it's 13-9 after 19
He's going to play it cross table. It must seem more natural to him. Or he's going to drop this in. He's going to go long. Oh, that's a mistake. He was trying to hit the short rail and then the long rail.
Right.
He missed it by 2.5 diamonds.
Yep. He's trying to get over here, right? This, and then come this way.
Yeah. Wow. Julian just played a beautiful check side English shot. He hit that with reverse English to lengthen the ball after two rails. Very sensitive. Also a little safety too, but anyway, very, very nice. That sets him up to really punch this over to the right side and then not too much English. He's going to hit this with just a little English. Oh, he's playing the outside of the ball. Beautiful. That was a beautiful shot. Yeah, he played it with the outside. And
unfortunately, he was standing right in front of me, so I couldn't see it at the end. But
yeah, I couldn't see what English he was putting out. He was standing in front of me.
But beautiful.
Otherwise, I would have seen he was aiming at the outside of the ball. Oh, this is going to be interesting. He's going to try to hit short, long, and just dive in there. Very adventurous. Excuse me.
That's a run of 2. It's now 13-11.
It's a run of 2, and he's only 2 behind. So Kang has to really feather this if he wants to avoid the white getting in the way. He drove it away, and now he went short. Perfect shot.
Actually, there's a scenario where Demetrius could make the final 4.
People will be able to see the results posted on the USBA.net
Demetrius
website.
is playing Kyung-Soo Yim.
Kang is going to try to go 3. Kang just played an amazing shot, reversed around the table.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a beautiful shot.
He hits that with left.
To see. I didn't even know that he could see the white ball. And tactfully really smart. Had tactical value because he was able to see the white ball And now he's able to try to back it here, but he's got to be careful of the hole there. Oh,
just missed.
Yeah. He took care of any hole possibility by going short, but then he missed on the outside. You know, Ken, you could think of the entire table as a big hole, right?
And I do, actually. Every time I play, it is a big hole. Big hole of misery for me. Thank you so much.
It's a big hole in your heart. Okay, Julian plays a perfect speed, perfect line. And now, is he frozen to the ball? He's checking. He's not. He's not frozen to the ball.
So young Kang Lee beat Mason Shuney.
Wow. So the results are coming in from the flights.
So I have everything, and then these are the last 4 matches for Group D.
Oh, so Julian's going to try to feather this ball, go deep into the corner, and then play 4 rails. Let's see if he does this successfully. Doesn't go in the hole. Perfect. And he gets rewarded. Or he should get rewarded. Oh, boy. Does he have room? I think he has room to just play this and try to drop it in that little gap between the yellow and the short rail. The slow speed and no English. If he hits it slow, whatever English he has can run out. That'll help him to score. He's going to hit this slow, very slow, just so he doesn't have any English left. And he hits it perfectly. Wow, what a nice touch.
That was.
And again, within 2 points. And he wants to be able to get to this end game and not let Kang just run away with it. He tried to hit the short rail.
Yep.
He tried to hit the short rail. He ended up
hitting the long rail first.
Hitting the long rail and just getting stuck on the long rail.
Killing his...
But that's a run of 3. And he's within
1.
He's within 1 point of Kang.
15 to 14.
15. Now he leaves Kang a short angle. It's a little touchy, but I think he'll make it. Perfect control. And now Kang doesn't have a short angle, but he can hit the left side of the white. And then he's taking a look at where he's driving the white ball so it doesn't interfere with the red. The problem is if he overcuts the if he slices the white ball under the red, it's still going to be a problem because he's going to try to go short. He has to hit this ball directly. Oh, he's playing a time shot. Will he get lucky? Oh, no. The white ball was always going to be a problem. And so now what do you do? He's going to play a cross table. No, you know what he can do here? He might even be able to draw this back and make a short angle out of this. Tell you what. He's looking to do something off the yellow. Very, very thin with maximum left English. Don't tell me he's trying to draw it to the long rail. This looks to me very kissy. I see all sorts of kisses, but if he avoids it, it'll be amazing. Oh no, he's just trying to thin. He was just hitting it thin. He was just cueing low to get a lot of spin.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to tickle that ball. That's hard. That's extremely hard. The way he was cueing it, it looked like he was going to try to super draw it, and that didn't make like it made any sense.
Right.
So Kang is going to play a very tough drop in, long, short. There's the long, there's the short, and he's going directly into score. That's perfect. What a nice shot. And now, for his next trick, I think he has to play off the left side of the red, with the low left, and try to kind of. Oh no, he can cue left English here. He's not over the ball, so he's gonna play on the right side of the white and try to get to the short rail with a perfectly controlled English. Very touchy, very sensitive. Perfect.
Wow.
He hit a lot of ball, a lot of spin, and made the ball big. Oh, more challenges. The cross table would be nice, but it's so dangerous to hit the red into the white. You know, if he hits it fuller, then the cross table action is difficult. He's going to avoid it altogether. Look what he does. He's a pool player. He's going to slice his ball so thin and try to make it 4 rails. He hit it so thin, he's going to make it 6 rails. Oh, yeah, that's a beautiful shot. Yeah.
Wow, great shot.
That's the way.
Excellent shot.
That's a hit and a half. And he passed that kiss by about 5 millimeters.
I think even less, actually.
Yeah. But that's exactly what he wanted to do.
I think the wind of the other ball kind of pushed it over.
Yeah, that shot, you got to have, if you're going to miss it anyway, you have to miss it long so you have the 2-way chance.
Yes.
If you miss it short, you have no way of making it.
No chance.
Ooh. He's playing this 3 rails. What a beautiful hit.
Great
That
shot.
is a beautiful hit. That's a run of 4.
So he's at 20. He needs 5 more.
And now he's going for this last 5. Julian is a little bit stuck. He's going to play a no English, maybe put a hair of hold up. With no English, he can play the short angle. He needed a little bit of hold up on that.
Just missed. Yep. So he's at 20.
Yeah, it looked like he needed a little bit of hold.
Julian's at 14 after 22 innings.
Yeah. Little drop in here. Hit perfectly.
Beautiful shot.
Julian has to make his move right now.
Yes, he does. Kang's, within striking zone.
If he gives Kang another inning, Kang could finish. He's got to have any chance of putting pressure on Kang. He's got to make the next 5 shots. 5 rails. Does he pass this kiss? Yes.
It's
Back up. Oh,
Wow.
unbelievable. It's
How did he
unbelievable.
find that hole?
Did you see how wide that went? That means these balls, the table's getting very sticky.
Mhm.
It's almost like it picked up right English when it hit the long rail.
Yes.
And Kang is a little fortunate to get back to the table so quickly. Julian looked like he was trying to stage a comeback. 4 rails. Passes the kiss. And lands the point.
Beautiful.
And he gets himself a nice position for the cross table. Julian is shaking his head. He can't believe he missed that shot, first of all.
Mhm.
And now Kang's in position to run this out. Now, if Kang hits this ball well, and I think he will, long, short, into a big ball with that angle,
Yes.
that white ball is just going to go up the rail.
Just a hair
And
left.
no matter
right?
where it stops, Kang has a position.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter where that stops. Preferably, if it stops off the rail, then he'll have even more options. But there's almost no situation where Kang's not going to run 2 or 3 right now. Except that.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the only thing that he had to avoid.
Wow.
Going too flat.
So he's 21.
He had about, a few inches. He could hit anywhere on that short rail near the corner. Julian's very lucky to be at the table right now.
Yes, he is.
And Kang is kicking himself. He knows if he made that, look where that white ball is. He was out.
Absolutely.
That was the shot. He's going to play a 4-rail shot, but he's going to be careful that yellow ball doesn't come back and kiss something around. Look, that's a lot of skill. He avoided the kiss.
Wow.
He avoided the kiss with the red and the kiss with the cue ball. Now what? He can't play a ticky because it's just going to go too short. It's never going to. What's he doing? Is he going to play with reverse English? This is crazy. He's going to try to play this with like hold up or no English, I think. Unless he's going to try. Oh, he's trying to with high speed whip it around short.
Yeah.
Oh no! He's playing it. This is great. A
He
great
played with
shot.
Just a
Hey, he hit
hair.
it very
right.
thin.
Yes.
I didn't know he can hit the ball so thin. You get the corner, but that's great.
He's on a run of 2.
Yeah, it's a run of 2. 16. That really was a nice shot. I couldn't see the angle from where we were, but he executed perfectly, and now he can try to just feather it and go short, or hit it at a dead ball and go 3 rails under. But he's going to go short, long, I think. Very, very thin. A little bit
looks a little too deep.
long. Yeah.
That's 2.
He tried
so
to
21-17.
just hit the corner. Now Kang needs to do something, because if he gives Julian too many chances, he can catch up and win this. He doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to let him do that. Kang is thinking of playing a bank shot. And this is really tricky. Unless he's trying to play 3 rails into the white ball. Yeah, he's thinking about going long. He's thinking of going 3 rails into the white, and he misses it. Just had to clip that white ball, and he would have made that. So now Julian, it's the last chance to dance. I think he'll have to grab a bridge. Because she's going to try to go short, long, long, and go deep into the corner, and then go long, long. A kiss. He needed to hit a little bit more ball to bank that ball out of the way before he crossed it. And Kang has a chance for a drop-in shot here, which if he makes, may open up the table. He's going to hit this ball red, long, long, and short. Almost no English here. Oh, a little too fast, a little slower, and the cue ball would have broke a little bit sooner, and he would have made that angle.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he was a little bit rushed on that shot. Yeah. So Julian now has an opportunity, but at the table, but not an easy shot though. He's looking at snaking this, drawing this, and snaking this little. Yeah, he's drawing it, and he's going to try to hook to the second rail. It's going to be a pretty looking shot, and he snaked it perfectly. Perfect,
beautiful.
Yeah. You see that action?
Yes,
he drew the ball off the short rail and turned it into the line he needed. He had no angle, and he created it. So now he's going to go 3 rails into a natural, but he's just got to cut the red away from the yellow. It looks like he's doing something big on this one. Oh, very thin. And he shortened it up with his stroke.
Beautiful shot.
That's a beautiful shot. That was a thin hit, huh? That was a beautiful shot. And then now he has to shoot a bank shot. You hate to shoot a bank shot, huh? But look, he's going to try to hit 4 rails. Oh, what's he doing here? He's going to play 4 rails? Or he's going to try to go directly?
Going underneath.
Oh.
So 21-19 right now.
21-19. Both of the players in striking distance, but Kang lost a little momentum, let Julian catch up, and now he has a really hard shot. I don't know what you have to do. It almost looks like the best shot is off the red ball, up and down, short. But he's gonna stun this with hardly any English all the way up the corner. Oh, he played a double kiss shot. And he tried to try and get it in the corner and try to double kiss it to the long rail and spin around. He got the double kiss, but then he got another kiss. Adventurous. So now Julian can try to feather this and play 4 rails. Which he does perfectly. And gets rewarded. Look at the shot he has. He's going to tie this up.
21-20 right now.
If he hits this a little thin, and gets a little closer to the kiss, but he can bank that yellow. If he can bank that yellow into the long cushion to his left, then he'll have an easy shot next. And he did it perfectly. And he rolled off the red ball, making it even bigger. And he's got a perfect leave.
Wow.
That was a nice shot.
So that's a run of 2. It's all tied, 21-21.
He's got no problems here.
Both need 4.
He's going to hit on the right side of the yellow, cut it to the middle of this short rail. No kisses, just high ball. He's going to hit this with some speed, so he just opens up the table. Oh, he played it on the outside of the ball. I'm surprised.
He made it.
That's a beautiful shot.
Run of 3.
That's a run of 3.
122. He only needs 3 more.
There was no kiss on the inside, but I guess he felt so comfortable with the shot, he played it on the outside. You know what he could do? He can hit this on the right side of the yellow. Oh, he's playing a short angle. He's playing a spin shot. It's very touchy. He could miss this. He could miss this long. Oh, yeah. He had to hit dead corner. That was sensitive. So he takes the lead, 22. He's playing for 3. And Kang has to do something now. He has to run. He has to run this out. He can't risk anymore. But this is the strength of Kang's. He can trust his ball hits. Oh, he hit it so good. A little too fast. And that's what shortened it up. Now, Julian can play a 5 cushion, a 6 or 7 cushion shot from here by going off the right side of the red. Okay. But he's got to slice that red ball to miss the yellow. Either underneath that hole or just in front of it.
Yes.
So let's see where he cuts that red ball. He just has to avoid the red hitting the yellow, and he'll be home free with the 7 rail shot. Hit it perfectly.
Watch a kiss.
Misses the kiss. And a beautiful 7 rail shot. It opens up on him again.
Wow.
It opened up again. That was the same corner that he did before.
Yes.
But there was too many. Misses it by another millimeter. A millimeter. There's no light between those balls.
Yeah.
Wow. He must be just livid right now. To miss 2 shots in that corner almost exactly the same way. After passing the kiss as beautifully as he just did, and Kang just needs to hit the short rail here.
Yep. He's going to be fine.
Perfect. Now he's running. Now they're both playing for 3.
122, 122.
And of course, what do the billiard gods do? They freeze the balls on the rails. And now he can't hit the. He's got to hit the long rail. Avoid a kiss. You know what he might do? He might hit the red ball and do a flying. He might hit the long. He might off the red ball hit the long short. We're getting too excited in the booth. They can hear us.
It is exciting.
I hope it doesn't constitute as coaching.
Well, there's only one person coaching.
Huh?
There's only potentially one person coaching.
What's he doing? He's going to draw the ball. what kind of shot he played. Wow. That was a nice try.
So 22 to 22.
22 to 22. And Julian has a very makeable shot off the red. He's looking at where he has to come off on the third rail. And he's going to hit the red ball very thin. Avoid any problems with any kisses and try to hit the rail where he was looking.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
So 23-22, playing for two.
You know, Julian can feather the right side of this red of the yellow and play 4 rails. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a one-way shot, but he's so close to the ball, he can pretty much control the action. Oh, looks like he's drawing it. He's not just feathering it. He's going to draw it and play this with speed. He's going to bend the ball a little bit. A little too fast.
Yeah.
A little too fast, and he gives Kang an opportunity. Kang, I think, is just happy to be back at the table. Because
absolutely. 23-22. Do you think they know the stakes in this match? And maybe
I'm sure they do. I'm sure Kang is just trying to win. I'm interested to see how he passes the kiss. He's going to cut the red around the white and then go around the table 5. Does it perfectly. Does he back it up?
Nope.
Yeah, there's no backup on this table anymore. So Julian has a short angle here. He's going to take his time. Taking a look at the line that he needs to take off the third rail. It's a good line. Now he's on the hill. He needs one.
Needs one. Great shot by Julian.
You know, he could play this long, long, short, long. I think that might be what he's looking at. There's not that many other shots. I mean, oh, he can see the yellow. He can see the yellow.
Can he?
Yeah, he's going to play the short angle with the yellow.
Short angle, yep.
He's going to jack up a little bit. No. He's looking at the red again. I thought he was going to massé it, hit the yellow, and make a short angle. That'd be a nice shot. He's going to play it long rail, 4 rails. He's going to play it 4 rails. Hope he doesn't go in the hole here with the 4 rail shot. That's possible. Oh, he's
5 rails.
He's playing it long. And did he make it? No. Kang has a chance. And not only that, he has a good chance.
24-22.
The ball's opening up. If the ball rolls another inch, it'll be an easy chance.
Kang needs 3. Julian only needs 1.
But it's not that easy. If the white ball would have moved a couple of inches to the right, it would have been much easier. But now he has to hit this with no English. Yeah, he's looking at hitting this into the corner with no English, because if he has any right English, it's going to go short. Yeah, he's playing with no English, trying to lengthen it too long. He overcompensated. He went too long, and now he's left a very, very makeable shot. But let's see if Julian takes care of the backup right now, because he has almost the same exact shot. And if he goes through this, if he misses the backup a third time, he's going to break his cue in half.
It's going to be homicidal.
He's going to have to play this short. He's got to do the backup. Let's see. And this time, he makes it. He almost missed it on the long side. Oh, that was exciting. I'm sure he was thinking about that too.
Yes.
I'm not talking about breaking his cue in half. I mean, talking about not making sure he didn't back out wide. That was exciting. So Julian now has two losses along. Julian is one loss. He wins the flight. Kang has two losses.
Yep.
That was a very exciting match. Let's thank our sponsors. Predator, Carom Cues. Vantage, Carom Shaft. Vantage 3C Carom Shaft. And the Predator, Carom Revo. Simonis. Aramith Balls. Sang-Lee Chalk. Carom Cafe. iRock Productions, and USBA. Thank you, Ken.
Thank you very much. I'm just
very
trying
enjoyable,
to figure out
very exciting.
The order of the top 16
and
here real quick.
We'll see you in the top 16 matches. We have the top 16 players now. And
taking a quick break and have a players meeting.
There's going to be a short players meeting, and then we'll come back and get into the business end of this tournament.
Yes.
Top 16 of the U.S. Open, USBA 3-Cushion National Championship 2020. Okay, thank you everybody for tuning in.